guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to explain about how to push your code from local Git repository to a remote GitHub repository. So first thing, you have to open your project. So I have opened my project here. So this is jQuery web element automation testing project. So this is literally about automation testing. So first I will try to show you what is automation testing, and then I will try to explain about how to push your code from the local repository to central repository. Yes, okay. First I have opened my project and I will test my project by running the testing the project. I am running this project, run as maven test. So it will test some features automatically of jQuery website applications. Started opening jQuery website automatically and selected accordion. Automatically opened and closed, made some operations automatically. That's why it is called automation testing, web application testing. So build is success right now. Build is success. So what I will do is, first I will create a using command prompt. I'll try to create a local repository of this project first. So how to create? First thing is, go to your project location. I'm using command prompt. Using command prompt. So I have opened the command prompt here. So I will go to the project location. So it is saved in F drive. So automation testing programs. So I entered into the project workspace. So we'll check out what are the files, what are the projects we have there. Clear screen, and again I will check it. So here is the project, here is our project. So for this project, it is in the working directory right now. So what I will do is, I will create a local repository of this file. I have to enter into the project workspace. So what I will do, cd, and I will copy this, paste here. So now we are in the working directory of this project. This is the working directory. So first we have to check the Git version, whether Git is installed or not. So Git is installed. If it is not installed, you have to install the Git. So okay, now we have Git version 2.47.0 Windows 2. Windows 2. Okay, Git is there, but whether we have any local repositories has been created or not, we have to check whether is there any previous local repositories of the Git Git local repositories. Okay, so how to check with, so Git status. So now, so fatal, it is showing, so not a Git repository or any of the parent directories. It means that there is no Git repository, local Git repository is not existing. So we have to create the local Git repository. So how to create it? So git and init command, you have to initialize the Git. First we have to initialize the Git, and in the very basic I have to give a branch name first, name. So here using Git, and I am initializing and creating the branch and the branch name. Okay, unknown options. So what is happening here? Unknown option. Okay, what is happening here? So first git fetch from, okay, git init. Okay, now we have initialized the Git, initialized empty Git repository in working directory. This is the workspace we have, working directory of the project. Let me check whether Git is created, the .git is there now, that folder is created inside this project folder. So I will go, and this is inside. Let me go and I will show it. This is in F drive, and automation testing project. Under that there is jQuery web element project. So Git is created. Now empty Git is created. So what we have to do now is, so Git status, again check whether Git is created or not. So now Git is created, and it is showing some of the files which are ready for staging area, ready to go to staging area. Okay, so these are the files, it is listed and it is showing ready to go to staging area. So it means that we need to push these files into the local Git repository. How to do that? So first we need to add these files into the staging area. So how to add? Git add dot, means we are adding all of the files instead of adding one by one. So what I did, git add and dot, it means that it is selecting all of the files inside the folder. So now it is creating these files, listing these files listed, and we are now on the staging. These files are on the staging area. How to check those files? Again git status. Okay, these files are ready now. These are on the staging area. These mean new file is created. So no commit set. Okay, so this is actually on the master branch. What we need to do is, so we have to change the branch name. Okay, so what I will do, first I'll change the branch name. These are already added to the those files are added to the staging area. Now my intention is to change the branch name to main. Okay, again check git status. Now all the files are ready. So now we need to commit these files, means final push. We have to push to the Git repository. So Git repository is there here, but how to check whether in the graphical user interface? Here it is there. I just go and Git repository is there. You need to add existing Git local Git repository, right? So where it is this? So it is under the project. So we'll browse it. Okay, this is under the project. Select folder, already selected, or else I will show it again. So under this project, select the folder, select the project folder, and then enter, click, and just select it. This is the local Git repository. It is showing whatever the Git repository is hidden out there, those it will be appearing here. Otherwise we have to search or else browse. So this is under F drive, automation testing programs, Under this there is a project folder is there. So this whole project now it is created, whole Git repository. This is the new Git repository of this project. This project is in the working directory, and now this project I am creating the local repository or local Git repository of this project. Add. So now this is the local Git repository of this project. This is under the working directory, this is under the Git repository. Okay, so now we can see all those files are there. So there is under the working tree. So again there are no files out there. So okay, what we have to do is, so I just added these files. No, here I have added, but I have not committed it. So git commit yum message initializing or else I will give some message that first commit, like that, or else any logical sentence or anything, any message you give for the first commit. So okay, first commit. So now these files are added to the local Git repository. Clear it. Okay, so I have cleared the screen. Again I will check the status of the Git repository. So now it is there on branch name. Okay, nothing to commit, means you already committed. These are all the previous files whichever from the working directory to Git repository. So working tree is clean now, and I will refresh. Okay, so now the color has been changed. Again I will check git log online unrecognized argument, or else I will do git log. Okay, so whatever the previous commits we have previously made commits are showing here, the logs commit, and this is the commit key. Okay, and now I am Sridhar, and my email ID and the date and time is mentioned here, at what date and what time, and this is the first commit. The message that I have given while committing, while in the first commit message I have given there while committing. Okay, so now the a local Git repository is created for that project. So how to push this code, how to push this uh, project, Git project, local Git repository to the remote GitHub repository. So we have to create the project under the GitHub. Now what I will do, so this is my account, GitHub account. Okay, so I have previous projects, repositories are there. So these are the repositories I made, I have done. Okay, no problem. So I'm not good at English, I know that, but still I'm managing. I don't know how. So what I will do, I will create the remote repository. So this is, you can create it by clicking here, create new repository, and we can create here. There is another button here. So this is the GitHub report of my GitHub repository. So you also first you create your Git repository first, create account in the Git repository, and then the dashboard will come, and so inside that you create initially your first GitHub account will have nothing in it. This it will not, your GitHub repository, if you are not created previously, then you will not show any of the repositories here. So what I will do, I'll create new Git repository, create a new repository. It is dashboard is coming here, it's a page for creating the repository. So a repository contains all project files including the revision history. Already have a project repository elsewhere. Okay, so I will give the repository name. So I had already there. Now it is showing some suggestions. If it is not showing also, no problem, you can write down here. So your new repository will be created as jQuery automation project. Same name of the project I have given here. Okay, same name, jQuery web elements automation project. You can give the same name, or else you can give any other name. Okay, now this is the public repository, so I'll make it public only, and just ignore these things if you want. If you don't know anything, I actually don't want to create any admin file or any licenses. I don't want to give any license. Okay, so what I will do, just create repository. Okay, after creating a new repository, the page will looks like this. The jQuery automation project is the name of the repository, and quick setup is there if you have done this kind of a thing before. Okay, so this is very important stage while connecting the local Git repository to the remote Git repository. These are the first initial stage we have to follow. But every time you should not ask any username and password, so that I have to set up a SSH key. But previously I had done so many work on creating the SSH keys, so I have to delete the previous keys, go to settings. Okay, then go to SSH and GPG keys, and previously I had these things, means SSH keys we have. So I will delete this previous one. I don't want to, because in your first time if you are creating it will not show any SSH keys, but this is the previously I have done these keys, I have created these keys, so I will delete it. Okay, I will show you how to create SSH keys also. Now we don't have any SSH keys. Okay, you have successfully deleted the key, but how to generate the key and how to connect it to the remote? So using this command prompt, I have to generate the SSH key gen O. You type SSH key gen O and then enter. So generating public or private SSH keys, key pair, enter file in which to save the key. Okay, so what I will do, I just give the same path wherever it is. I don't want to disturb this one, so it is under the C drive, users, reads .ssh. Under that folder there is a, this is the file, the key file is generating here, and enter again, because previously I had some keys. Okay, so what I will do, so I will go to the C drive, users, read, and go to SSH, and previously I had created these things, I will delete. So now we don't have anything. Okay, let me go. So no, it is already created, right? Nothing done here. So again, what I will do, I will create it from the beginning. SSH key gen O, enter, 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 enter. So now the file is created under this folder SSH, which is the path mentioned here, id underscore ed 25519.pub. Okay, this is the SSH key for my machine, local machine. Okay, I will go again to that location. Okay, it is already generated. Okay, I had previously deleted now, so now again it is generated. So what I will do, this key, don't take this one, take this one, right click and edit in Notepad, copy this key. Okay, and create new key under the, you go to your GitHub account and go to SSH. So again I will show you, go to the settings, this is interior is there, no, my GitHub account username, go to settings and go to SSH and GPG keys and click new SSH key. It will show some keys. So SSH key, you type any name, paste the code, add. Okay, SSH key is generated successfully. Okay, the message, you have successfully added the key, SSH key. It's the name of the key that I have. So now what I have to do is, don't worry, I will delete later. Because I have to go back to the home, and this is the new repository that I have, and jQuery automation project, and so I have to add this key. So copy this code first time, you're doing it first time, copy this code, paste it on the here and generate. Now check Git status on branch, nothing to commit, working tree clean. Okay, again check how many branches we have. Git branch -- all. Okay, now we have only one branch in local repository, so we have to add this by pushing our main. This is the local repository, no? Pushing this repository, this branch, this is the branch we have, only one branch, that is the main branch, that we need to push using this code. So git push upstream -u means upstream, origin and main. Type this code to push your repository to the GitHub account. Okay, so once I type this code and then enter, the authenticity of GitHub can't be established. Okay, sometimes the message will come like this: some key fingerprint is SSH 256, and this key is not known by any other names. Are you sure you want to continue connecting? Yes, you type yes. Permanently added that github.com. Okay, now it is adding all the files from your local Git repository to your GitHub account, that repository. Okay, now it is added. So I already created the new branch here, so it is creating the new branch, so it is not showing anything. You have to refresh it. Okay, so once you refresh, under that repository, in your new repository, these are all the files will be added. Adding or added, or new files we're going to add. So now I will be clear this. Okay, now this is not this. Go to your repository. Okay, so now come to clear this screen, and Git status. Okay, now on branch main, your branch is up to date with origin, inside the origin and main. Okay, now I will check in this project and go and check your branches. It's the Git repository. This is the local Git. You already remember, this is the local Git. It is showing remote, the main. Okay, now we have one remote tracking with this main branch. We have local branch is there, main, and remote branch origin. Under that origin there is a main. Okay, so now I will check how many branches we have. Git branch all, so it will be showing here. You can check like this also. Here main branch, and there is a remote main branch like this. I will show it in the GitHub repository. Go to your repository, and this main branch is created because I already renamed this one. initially it was master, so I renamed it to main, then pushed. This is the main repository. Now we check only one branch is there, view all branches. So now only one branch is there under the remote repository, one branch is there under the local repository. Okay, so what if I want to create the new branch in local repository? How to create the new branch in local repository? Git. So how to create? Switch. See, name of the branch I will give Sridhar. My name is Sridhar. I'm giving my name as a branch. So switch it to new branch. You can create as many branches you want. So there is another way of creating the new branch. Git checkout D, creating new branch, and there is something feature I will give. Feature 1. Again switch it to new branch feature 1. Now how many branches we have in your local machine? Git branch all. Now we have feature 1. It is the main active branch is feature 1, and other branches are there, Sridhar and main. What if I don't want that feature 1 branch? I just want only Sridhar branch. Okay, what you have to do is, you have to, what I will do, I don't want Sridhar also, I don't want feature 1 also. What to do? I just delete these branches. I don't want. But after deleting these two branches, I will rename this branch as a Sridhar. Okay. So git branch D Sridhar. Deleted branch is Sridhar. Okay. Now again I will check this. Git branch all. Now we have removed Sridhar branch, and now in the latest we have feature 1 branch and main branch in the local Git repository. I don't want that feature 1 also. So because feature 1 is active right now, feature 1 branch is active right now, I'll switch to main branch, because if you are in the active feature 1 branch, you cannot delete this branch. So what you have to do is, you switch to main branch, main local Git repository branch, then you delete this branch. Okay, so what I will do, I will switch now git switch feature switch to main branch. This is using this code, git switch main. Main is the branch name, switch is we are switching, this is command, and inside the git. Okay, switch it to branch main. Your branch is up to date with origin. Okay, so now again we will be checking using this code, git branch all, git branch hyphen all, whatever the branches you have, all branches it will be showing. Again I will show git branch all branches. Okay, now now active branch is main, local active branch, local repository active branch is main. Now I can able to delete feature 1 branch. Okay, how to delete? Git branch D for deleting, and feature 1. Deleted branch feature 1 was this one. Okay, Now again I will check git branch all. Now we have one local branch and one remote branch, same name we have. So what if I don't want this name? I want this name to be Sridhar, my local name to be Sridhar. Okay, now see, if you go check it in the Eclipse, okay, refresh this one. So now we have only one branch. If this is not reflected because I have not checked before, it will be reflecting here. If you are creating the branches, local branches here, it will be reflecting here. So how many branches? So if you want to know about this one, I will show it again by creating the new branch. Switch. Okay. Create Sridhar. Okay. Now git branch all. Now we have two branches. You refresh this one. Okay, now it is refreshed. We have main branch and Sridhar branch in the local. Okay, these two are in the local repository, and this one is in the, this branch is in the, this is the branch name. This is under remotes, under origin, and under origin there is a main branch is there. Okay, this is the remote branch. It means that it is under your Git account. Okay, it is under the Git account. So now you understood what is local branches, what is Git branches, Git remote branches. Okay. So now what I will do, I will switch again because I don't want Sridhar branch right now. Git switch Sridhar. Okay, already on that. So it is already on the switch. So no, I just have to switch to main. Git switch main. Okay, switch it to main branch. Now check out the branch again. Okay, now I can able to delete that, the Sridhar branch. Okay, using git branch delete Sridhar. So as soon as I delete the Sridhar branch, it will be reflecting on here in the Eclipse. Okay. Okay, refresh. Okay, refresh. Deleted, right? So under the only one main branch is there. I will check again here in the command prompt. Okay, now we have one more. Now I want to rename the branch. Okay, now I want to rename the branch. So instead of main, I will rename it to Sridhar now. Okay, git, how to rename? Git branch capital M hyphen capital M, and then name of the branch I will give Sridhar. Now it is renamed. Okay, git, again I will check out how many branches. Now instead of main, I renamed it to Sridhar. Okay, so now we have a main branch in name of the branch in the remote location, name of the branch in local machine, local Git repository. Okay, this is how you can create a Git repository in the local machine as well as in the GitHub remote repository, and also we can able to push the code. Okay, so in your machine you have one project which is available in the working directory, one another project which is available inside the inside the Git repository. So one copy is the working directory, one copy is the Git repository. If your project available in Git repository also, in working directory also, and also in in your GitHub account also. Okay, now second thing is the last thing is how to push your branch. This is the local branch, right? If you are making some changes and that changes that branch you want to be in the GitHub also. Okay, I have only one branch right now. I want Sridhar branch, local branch, to be on the Git remote. Okay, how to push this branch to GitHub repository. So Git status, so now it is clean, nothing to commit, and the working tree is clean. Your branch is up to date with origin main, but everything is on every each and every part of your code is on both the machines. One is both the locations, one is there. So but I want that local branch to be published on remote branch, so I will create the remote branch. You can able to create remote branch here also by creating, so you can able to create the new branch here, no problem. But I want to use the command prompt to push my local branch to remote branches. Okay, so how to do this, how to do it? You can create it here, so no problem, you can create, you can delete. I can create it in your directly you can create, but I want to push my local branch. Okay, how to do that? So please remember this one, git push origin, and then you type the name of the branch. That's it, you are pushing your local branch to new branch. New branch is created now. So using one line of code, git push origin and Sridhar. Sridhar is a local branch we are pushing here, and then refresh your Git account. Then you have two branches, one is main branch, Sridhar branch, and also you can check it here. Now in the remote GitHub branch there are two branches here, one is main branch, one is Sridhar branch. If you want to make changes here, you can change in the local machine and you will push that branch. Okay, again I will check git branch all. Now we have one local branch and two remote branches. Okay guys, this is how you are going to create a local repository and also remote repositories, and also you can create local branches in the local repository and remote branches in the remote repositories. Okay, you can delete also, you can, no problem, you can delete your branches, there is no issue, just like what you did. So whatever the changes you are making, which you are pushing to that, or it will be available in the Sridhar branch also, The main code will be available in the stable code available in the main branch, and the changes whatever you are making in your local machine will be available in your local branch. Now you can add or delete or anything you are making, and because this is the active branch that you are working in local machine. Thank you guys.